Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm at my friend's farm. Actually, she's more than a friend. We're family now, and we share grandbabies.
Yes, we do.
Coming. And so anyhow, they have a completely different food forest, a lot of different trees, and we thought it would be really exciting to show you some of her trees that are more mature than mine. Some of them are completely different. She has a lot of different systems set up, and I thought it would be really cool content for you guys to check out. All right. So I'm right up on this tree, but I'm at Heritage Grove Farms and in Central Brevard, and this is their ice cream mango. So you guys who love mango trees, you'll be so happy. And they're getting fruit this year, which is exciting. There's another one back there.
This is the first year we've had fruit on this.
First year. I'm gonna let Marilee do a lot of explaining too of her own food forest. So anyhow, go ahead and tell us what we're seeing.
Okay, we have the ice cream mango here. Here we have Longan Berry.
Okay.
Over here we have the Florida Yaupon holly. This is a weeping Yaupon holly. It drapes down and you can see it's starting to get berries. This is a female. There are females and males in this version. And it is used as a tea. Yaupon is.
Yeah, and it has caffeine.
It has caffeine, but it has no tannins, so it's very gentle on your stomach. So people who, really cool. And it's actually fairly native, Yaupon holly, to Central Brevard.
Cool. Need one of those.
Yeah.
And now this one's new.
No, that's a cypress. Actually, it's just been growing here.
Oh, it's got big. I haven't, yeah. I don't know why. It just like hit me like it's new.
Because we've kind of cleared out. This is the newest section of our food forest. As you can see, we're still putting down the cardboard and the mulching here.
They had South Anna butternut squash here last year.
Yeah.
So,
very cool. This is a peach that is still putting out flower. I
see that.
I don't know if we're going to get fruit. We already have fruit on the other ones.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We'll get over there to the orchard. So, yeah, cool.
And then we have
a lot of people like porterweed.
Yeah,
there's a nice
the porterweed, and you know we can eat these flowers. They have that mushroomy taste.
Oh, can I? Mm-hmm. I've actually never done that.
They kind of taste like a mushroom.
Oh, neat. You know, I've been kind of avoiding this bush because my neighbor had one, but then when the house sold and they cleared it out, there's no more porterweed over there, so I need to get my own porterweed.
Well, we have several. We can send you home with some.
Okay.
And
is this your mulberry?
That is our mulberry, which was covered with mulberries, except unfortunately we had a wild critter come in, break off several of the branches.
Right. Oh.
And eat every bit of the mulberries that were hanging on it.
Yeah, birds are getting my dwarf everbearing.
And then we have, this is a tom cord grape. It's not.
Oh. Look at it, splits, goes all the way down.
And it's not a muscadine.
Oh.
Grape. So.
You said tom cord, so in the Concord family?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, and a Thompson. It's a combination. It's a hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
And the one behind you, that is a coward muscadine.
Wow. This is something really new that a lot of people don't know about. Not new, but new to others. But you guys have found a little secret right here.
Yeah, this is called garlic vine, and it puts out a really pretty purple flower. It has a garlic scent, and it's very hard to grow garlic here in Florida. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work. Whereas if you can take the leaves and use them like a bay leaf, and it imparts a garlic flavor, and the young leaves, the tender leaves, you can actually chop up and use as if they were a clove of garlic.
Wow.
So it has a very garlicky scent.
Very cool. You guys have worked very hard on creating this wonderful pathway through here, and on your right you'll see beautiful sheep. Let's get over the fence. There we go. And so you have,
This is the Owasso sheep and an East Frisian. They're in together. We have the East Frisian as a male, the other two are female ewes. And we have them together hopefully to have some babies.
yeah.
And one of the things that we've done is we've planted longevity spinach along the edge here
Oh,
of the
yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
So it grows up in as kind of a chop and drop for the sheep. They actually love this stuff. And it does very well in shade. And so we have been putting it here and helping it so that the sheep have a little extra snack.
Good idea. So here on their homestead, they're air layering their Grumachami tree, which is so cool, to make more. And then right behind it is their peppercorn, which is Piper Nigum tunnel. Is that what you call it?
It's our peppercorn tunnel, and we have planted a bunch of our propagated pepper, and we just started this within the last couple months, building this, and just started this, and we've already got
I see 'em.
peppercorns starting on these little babies that we just put in.
Wow.
And it takes about, we've noticed it takes about a year for it to reach full maturity. Look how long this one is.
Yeah. Oh my. Let's show that off. Yeah. Cool.
We had pepper for the first time last year,
Yeah.
and
Around the corner.
around the corner here, and
They have made all sorts of great twists and turns. Shampoo Ginger.
yes, lots of shampoo.
Mine is just coming up.
We have this wild all over our property.
So, okay, so this is your mature.
This is our mature,
Peppercorn.
and you can see it's all kind of nestled in there. Last year was the first year we got peppercorns off of this tree, and they were kind of short. This year we're noticing them much longer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's pretty cool. We did lose some of it to the frost, as you can see with like that's frost
Yeah.
damage. But it bounced back. This isn't a microclimate. You notice it's all up under trees. It's in shade.
Yeah.
The tunnel get a little bit more sun, but it will be easier to protect in the winter.
Nice.
But this offers it a little bit more protection. We're right on the edge
Yeah.
of growing black pepper. It says zone 10, we're 9B.
Yeah.
And
And you guys are just a couple degrees always colder than me in the winter.
right, and so it likes to be protected. It doesn't like a lot of wind. It doesn't like a lot of sun. It likes to be up under a canopy, and it doesn't like a lot of long-term cold for sure.
So the question that I've been having for like over a year is, how do you get the peppercorns that are that high?
With a ladder.
It's just that simple.
Which is one of the reasons we're going to the peppercorn tunnel.
Oh, right. Okay, got it. And then you have a lime.
This is a Meyer Lemon.
Meyer
We
Lemon.
have several here.
Sorry, it's hard to tell when they're all green.
Yeah, yeah. This is our Meyer Lemon.
Oh.
We do have a lime over here. We just got this at the tropical Melbourne tropical.
Oh, the fruit. Yes,
fruit.
and I
We've
couldn't
got
make
this one.
it.
We've got it in the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah, you were sick.
Yeah.
We also got the Patomba, which we're going to put there. We just haven't quite
Oh,
gotten it in the ground yet.
that's something I don't have, but that's gonna be cool.
And this is field peas. We're trying to
Beautiful.
work on the soil here, so we put a bunch of field peas in to help enrich. This has always been a struggle area. The soil is not great. We also got the coffee plant over there.
Oh
from
yeah,
the sale.
yeah. So all you people that are struggling with that sandy soil, and I know there's a bunch of you, I can think of a couple names right now. I won't do shout outs like that, but this is what you could be doing.
Yeah,
That's
it
very
grows
cool.
really well, and this is the time of year to do it.
Yeah, I need to get on the ball.
So this is our strawberry tree, and what's interesting about it is the blooms start at the top, and they kind of look like a little strawberry flower. And then as they develop, they kind of turn and they fall underneath to kind of protect them from being eaten. and they'll turn into almost like a pink glass color.
Yeah.
And they have, people say cotton candy. To me, they almost have like a caramely taste. And that's our comfrey plant. We try to do a system where we have a feeder. This is it's a green manure. It's a chop and drop. This is blocking comfrey. We can just take off the leaves, rip them, and throw them on a plant and help feed the plant.
Right. And you have these beautiful bananas too.
We have bananas. One is a plantain, and the others, I have no idea. We got rid of our ice cream banana, the blue Java.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't like the flavor.
Okay.
I found it kind of new.
And you have a little spiderwort, which is also medicinal, and
yeah, this is
I think it can be eaten. Every bit of it can be eaten if you wanted to.
Yeah, this is all over, and actually our rabbit kind of loves it. So.
Oh, that's good.
And like I said, this shampoo ginger, it's everywhere. This is our ice cream bean tree. It's several years old. We have yet to get anything off of it.
Maybe this is your year.
Hopefully. It gets so cold. I'm looking at that. I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah. That does look like the start.
But it's so cold here for Florida that this, it's not as protected, and it has got bit back by the frost a couple times, which makes it really have to start from scratch.
Oh. And you have a special... Oh, look. You have passion flower.
Yeah, we have that wild everywhere here too.
Yeah. I have a lot that I need to transplant because it's coming up everywhere. So we have a special, something that I don't have in my yard, but they have in theirs.
This is called Clover Bush or fountain clover, volcano clover. It is a nitrogen releaser. You chop it back in when it goes dormant, and it will release all the nitrogen. It flowers twice a year. It's beautiful flowers.
Yeah, that would make a nice addition. Anybody's pollination or bee.
Yeah, the bees get all over it, and so it attracts in, and it also releases nitrogen into the soil. The comfrey we were talking about earlier, this is a miner. It pulls up all the minerals and the nutrients from the ground, and it deposits into the leaves, and that's why you can rip it and put it on your plant. Yes. Whereas the clover bush pulls the nitrogen from the atmosphere. So it's not pulling it up from the soil.
That's very cool.
But
and you
when
have
you
both.
chop it back, it will release it.
Release the nitrogen later. Okay, very cool. I see you have something that I was just gifted with all along your food forest floor. And this is?
It's African potato mint. It's got the square stem like a mint. It doesn't smell like mint. It looks very much like mint. But when you dig it up, it will actually have a tuber that you can eat similar to a potato, but it is not in the potato family. So if you have nightshade issues, you can actually, this is one. This is an example of one.
Oh.
Okay, this is one of the tubers, and see how it's sprouting there. You just dig a hole and stick it in the ground.
You have a few.
We have a few. We have we just threw a bunch that we had found on the porch and threw them in here. We're going to bury them later. But this is our ground cover for this area.
Cool. And they also have a little bunny.
She's a Flemish giant, and her name is Bella.
Aww.
And she loves katuk.
Yeah. This is your katuk.
This is the katuk, and we plant a lot near our animals so that we can help supplement their feed and make them have a healthy choice too.
All right. So you guys might have seen in my new things video that I just had katuk germinate and start in the cell trays, and so the seeds came from them, and you're always hearing me give them a shout out. So they are my source of a lot of things for my food forest.
So we have this is our jackfruit tree. It's two that came together, and we actually call them Jack and Jill.
Are they male and female?
No, we just kind of jokingly called them that. When we bought the plant, it was two together, and we didn't take them apart because we didn't want to take the chance of destroying them. We haven't gotten anything off of these yet, but we're hoping. And
they're getting up there. But that's
Yeah.
like 15 feet or so.
Well,
to-
we've actually
14?
we've actually trimmed it down. We're trying to keep the canopy of this lower, so we top it off regularly.
Okay. Yeah.
Jaboticaba.
Jaboticaba, yep. Yours and mine are about the same age.
Yes.
You guys can see that, but this is a pomegranate.
Nope, persimmon.
Persimmon! Persimmon!
This is a
Just like
Fuyu
that. My
persimmon.
COVID brain is still showing up. So, very, very cool.
And then we have the blueberries,
Blueberries.
here.
This is like the Florida native one, right?
No, this one actually is a commercial blueberry. It's
Oh.
um,
It's really
I can't
happy.
remember the variety. And then we have asparagus growing throughout this bed here.
Yep.
Another persimmon.
We have, our asparagus are related.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
And
I'm
then
getting buzzed
this
in your
is,
food forest.
Another brumichama. And over here we have our blackberries. These are sweetie pie blackberries. And you can see some fruit down there. And look
Oh,
at these
yeah.
blooms.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful?
The fruit is down there. We are totally getting buzzed.
I think
The
that
bloom is really beautiful over there. Yeah, sweetie pies.
sweetie
Okay.
pies.
And you have sweet potato? What is that?
Actually, that's cotton.
Right.
Steve
I
has
think
been
he did
trying to
tell me that
experiment.
last time.
We got some cotton seed from a friend, and we are growing some cotton here.
That is so cool. Cotton. So you have the sheep with
Yep.
wool,
And
and
we
then you'll have cotton. Before you know it, there's going to be a spinner out there on your back porch, and you'll be spinning.
Our Paw Paw Tree finally came to life.
Oh, yay. It was dormant every winter?
It's been dormant, and this is the first year it's actually kind of, we thought it was dead, and all of a sudden it went poof. So we're very
It's amazing.
happy.
Don't throw away your fruit trees.
You never know.
Right. So you guys remember my mushroom log video? This is the same source of, they helped teach me. They are a world of knowledge, and they've already got fruiting, is it called?
Yeah.
Fruiting mushrooms on their logs. None today, but this is where, I learned everything, and they came and helped me at my place.
Frost.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes up here. So this is, say,
Chayote Squash,
Chayote Squash.
which in our area is a perennial here.
Look at the vines all across there. So this is another fun thing to walk under if you guys like to do trellises and tunnels.
It did
And
get
a
hit by
nice seat.
it did get hit by the frost pretty hard.
Yeah, but look at it's
coming back.
recovering.
Yeah, it's coming back really strong.
Doing really, really good. Look at all that new growth and the curlicues. That's cute. So look, this is I guess the midsection of their food forest, and they have got pineapples mixed in. They have a lot of overstory between palm trees, oak trees, scrub palms, I think also that's what they're called.
Palmettos.
Palmettos. And they have native Florida blueberries in here as well. Now the blueberries are a little bit smaller, but that's pretty cool.
They're smaller, but they're more prolific, and they fruit a lot longer than the commercial blueberries. So
There
you
you
do
go.
get quite a few from them.
Yeah. And what's back there?
That's a star anise.
Star anise. Cool.
And then we have two achas, and that's a finger lime.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty neat. So I have the acha, and I'm thinking mine just absolutely hates life. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll give it to you. You want to adopt another acha?
I want to show you the grumichama over here.
Oh, right. You guys have seen my small grumichama cherry, which is more in bush form. They have one grafted onto rootstock where theirs is more like a tree. And theirs is also like probably a year older than mine. And they had lots of blooms and fruit set right there. And over here. And over here.
This is a nice size one.
Everywhere. You have a big one over there? Oh, yeah. Wow. So I hope you keep one with my name on it.
Oh yes, they'll definitely be
This
taste
is
tested.
pretty cool. This is probably about 6-7 feet high. And, very nice trunk on it. That'll be beautiful. I like how that looks. And oh, you got Mexican sunflowers to block neighbors.
Yes. For you today.
Aw.
This is Spot.
Hey, Spot. Hey. Will he bite?
If you don't have any food, he might. He's very temperamental because usually we have a little extra treats for him, and we haven't had any lately.
Aw. So here at Heritage Grove Farms, they have ducks, they have turkeys, and they have chickens, as well as the sheep and the bunny. And
that's why his name is Spot. You see him wagging his tail. He
he's totally wagging his tail. Oh my goodness. So I saw your Instagram post, and you were talking about the sweetest turkeys ever.
Yeah, these are in our turkey tractor that we move up and down our yard right now, and we just moved it, or it has to be moved today. These are Sweetgrass Turkeys, and they are the sweetest little guys.
And they're pretty.
They are pretty. They're very pretty.
Very pretty. And approximately how old are these?
These, we got them mid-February. They were born supposedly the beginning of February, so that's February, March, April, so like 3 months old.
Okay.
So they're still pretty young.
And Marilee was telling me they like to play with their box.
They do. We have to have a box in here. They play in it all the time. I don't know why they do that, but it's something they enjoy.
They have a little personality. Okay, that's cute. Aw, so this is so cute. I love their little walkthrough. You people who like to repurpose stuff, this is adorable. They have a walkthrough and all sorts of gates, you know, to keep the different animals separate, and also out of the annual gardens. But I love all this, and they have come home with a new toy that I love. And then I also wanted to highlight real quickly their beautiful grapevines that they have lined their gardens with. And of course they got tomatoes. They have all sorts of different systems working inside their annual garden beds. So we'll save that for another day, but very, very, very cool. So for those of you that like have animals as well as all your garden stuff, I just want you to see that you can kind of mix your systems. So they have ducks right there, and right overhead are the most beautiful grapevines. And their grapes are looking amazing. Look at that. I'm so jealous because mine have not actually popped out any grapes yet. And of course, I'm not near as well, yours have a year or two on mine, but also mine are just in a whole lot more shade.
These are all, again, not a muscadine grape.
Right.
They are.
Oh, and I think most of mine are muscadines.
These are a regular grape.
Beautiful.
These are for juice
Isn't
rather
that
than
pretty?
eating.
Yeah, and the turkeys are right there. I forgot to tell you, but okay, so I also have this sign that you blessed me with, and we saw this in an old World War II movie. Like back when it was original.
Cool.
Yeah. To follow up, look at how gorgeous this vine is. It's really huge compared to mine, and it was in a raised bed. That's kind of funny and unique, and it's the Patriot grape vine, because people will ask what was that. So we want to make sure you know it's a Patriot vine.
Okay, this is a hybrid willow. It grows very, very quickly. It's not like a weeper. And we're going to be doing a pollarding system. We're going to be using this as tree fodder for the animals. We have not a lot of pasture. One of the ways that they used to do in the old days was they would chop it in the spring, early summer, and they would wrap it, tie it together in bundles, and they would feed it to the animals. They still do this in certain areas of the world. This type of willow, being a hybrid, it actually grows very quickly, so you can propagate it very easily. But it's another way we feed our animals here on the farm in today's world.
So you called that tree fodder or willow fodder?
It's tree fodder. You can use willow, you can use oak, you can use poplar, ash.
Okay.
But this will grow
I see
very
some
well
sheep
here.
back there.
Yeah, that's Gabe.
Gabe's a pet.
Gabe is a pet sheep. He's a wether, a fixed ram.
So we're in their orchard and we have some really cool apple information to share with you. But first let's talk about this, which is their peanut grass. And this is also a nitrogen fixer.
It is a nitrogen fixer.
Is it the kind that pulls up or
Yes.
the air? Oh, okay.
If you cut it, it will contract and release it.
Yep, plus you got comfrey in there.
Yes, and we have comfrey. And did you know you can eat these flowers?
I did not. Okay, let me try. Are they buttery?
They have a nutty taste, like a peanutty taste.
Oh, that's very pleasant.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is our pear tree.
Oh, pear. Sorry, I was saying apple,
Yeah.
but we're
It's
going
kind
to
of
the
a
apples.
mixture. Yeah, it's kind of a mixture. And
Yeah.
the pomegranate is behind you.
Pomegranate, yes.
And that's a Texas.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah. Cool. All right.
So we have several different apples here. We have, this is,
I have to look at the text
have to
because
look
you
at
have
the
like
text.
18
yeah,
apples
this
on.
is the Kerry Irish Pippen.
Kerry Irish Pippen apple. You guys, apples in Florida. Can you believe that? And then you have a beauty berry?
No, that
what
is
is this?
called Flamangia. It's another
Oh.
nitrogen fixer.
Right.
It's very similar to pigeon pea.
Okay. Flomangia, you guys. And they sell that.
Yeah.
But only local. They don't
Yeah.
ship
Yes.
that. Okay.
This is a little baby tree, and it's called Mother.
A mother.
A mother tree.
The mother of all mothers. That looks like something.
Those are the mango vine. Like you have.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yes.
I need to go re-look in my front gardens about that because it kind of got lost with all the trellising there.
Okay, this is one of our Franken trees. Stone
River Nursery.
came over.
Find them on Instagram. I think they have a website too.
Yes. JR is so knowledgeable. He came over and he helped us make a Franken tree here. So this is actually on a crab apple, and we have added, this is Liberty,
Right.
and this is Terry Winter. This is part of the original crab apple, and unfortunately this one did not take. That one was the Williams Pride.
Okay.
It's the only one. It started and then it died. So
Yeah,
it
because
does
you were
happen.
having a pretty good success rate there.
Right, and then this is our other Franken tree. This one's going crazy. This was on a Dorset, originally a Dorset tree. It still has some Dorset to it, but this one is called Gold Rush, and we did have blossoms, but we had a lot of rain at the time. We saved a little bit of pollen, but we weren't able to get anything to take. This one is, yeah, these are all grafted on. This one is the Hawaii.
Okay.
So,
And then your black strawberry
yes.
back here.
And this one is by Skill Cult.
Skill Cult. If you guys don't follow Skill Cult on YouTube and Instagram, he is also a developer of apples, unique apples. So
Yeah. And then this one is Reverend Morgan. So this is how many different trees on one bush?
I've lost track.
Yeah, and this is Melrose. So we have Melrose, Gold Rush, Hawaii, Reverend Morgan, Black Strawberry, and then the original tree.
So 6 different trees in one, which is why they call them the Franken trees. And this is all apples. Wow.
And of course we have the comfrey
And the
next to
comfrey.
it, so we can chop and drop next to them.
Good. And the peanut
And the peanut grass.
grass.
And the Flamangia.
Sorry, I want to call it like peanut butter fruit, like the tree.
And this is another apple.
Oh, I'll go down.
Okay.
This one is burgundy.
Yes.
Yes, burgundy. Is this just one variety?
This is one variety.
Okay. I never know with you guys. Oh, you got a duck over there in your orchard.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look, all the other ducks out here.
This is another one by Skill Cult, and it is the Bite Me apple.
Bite Me. Okay, so I have a Bite Me too, thanks to you, and
Stone River
Nursery,
Yes.
you know, is the one who put all these together on their different rootstocks. We'll have to do I'll have to do a complete video. I really just need to go to his property and let him do the talking. He's a PhD student working with University of Florida on developing apples in Florida. I believe that was all the information that I got from him.
I think so.
So doing amazing work, just like we've been able to bring peaches here. He's working to bring apples to Florida.
And all different varieties, so you're not
So
just,
many.
everybody keeps saying you can only do Anna and Dorset. His trees actually produce fruit. They're a little bit older than these. We just put these in the spring. So we'll be excited to see what happens.
Yeah, but he was getting fruit on like 2- and 3-year-old trees.
Yes, yes.
Which was really cool.
Stone fruit trees are plums. This is actually, again, Stone River came and he added poulots to our plum tree. So the poulot
So
here,
he does more than apples. He does
Yes.
plums also.
and this is a burgundy plum
And
that
a
he added to.
pluot. Y'all, I really want a pluot.
And then we have peaches on our peach tree.
Oh,
We've already eaten several of them that have come off.
Yeah, cool.
And then over here he also grafted on. This is another pluot over here, and this is another plum.
I'm definitely going to have him come and add to my Scarlet Beauty.
Yeah, this is elephant, and this is queen. The other one's king. And this is pigeon pea.
I recognize it, yeah.
Pigeon pea.
Oh, cool. Very neat. Talking about one of my apples still being dormant, and they still also have some that are dormant and waiting, you know, their late season. So then she mentioned, what about this one is from Puerto Rico?
Yes, they had an apple growing in Puerto Rico, and they've named it as Borkin.
Okay.
Which Stone River named it, and it grows in Puerto Rico, so apples can grow anywhere.
Isn't that's amazing? I would have never, guessed that you could get an apple to grow in Puerto Rico, but they had them. It was wild or a grower?
I'm not sure. I think it was wild growing. They said they found it in like the mountainous part of Puerto Rico.
Amazing, amazing. Oh, mountainous, that makes some sense. Okay, cool. Hello, are you looking for treats?
This is Eeyore.
Hi, Eeyore. Aw. And she was just mentioning that they're starting to come into their breeding season. So the other one's a female, and then this is a male back here. Grommet.
Yes.
So, and we got some chickens that get their own special pen because they're pets, essentially.
Well, they actually have become part of the sheep flock, and when the sheep are out to different pastures, they try to go with them because they feel like it's their family.
Oh, that's so cute.
But you know, that one right there is Ditzy, and she's quite old, and so she actually does get special treatment.
Way back there's Ditzy. Okay.
And the other one is Dory, and Dory is actually blind in one eye. And so she's up here for more protection.
Okay. So you guys, I think that's where we're going to end the video. And I really thank Steve and Marilee for letting us come into their private space and then share all their knowledge with the food forest and all their special trees. They have a lot of variety here. So we thank them very much. And this is where we're going to end it. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.